St Clair Shores, what's happening? Derek here from Simply Home, and I'm back with your September 2024 real estate market update for the city of St Clair Shores. Let's get into it. So as of right now, this very minute, there are 130 homes for sale in the city of St. Clair Shores. That's condos and single family, compared to 93 that sold in the month of August. And for the homes that sold in August in St. Clair Shores, the average sale price was $256,923. That is solid. But that being said, that's 9.1% lower than the average sale price in the month of July, even though it is a 2.7% increase from August of 2023. Let's break those numbers down real quick. I suspected in July that there were quite a few waterfront homes that sold, some higher end lakefront, canal front homes. When those sell, that skews the average sale price up quite a bit, and then the following month we're going to see a big drop. So I think what we're seeing is just fewer waterfront homes being sold in the month of August, which is why the average sale price is so much lower. So I don't think it's any indication of there's no like market collapse happening in St. Clair Shores, far from it, as we'll illustrate here in a second. Because the homes that sold in August in St. Clair Shores on average got 100.8% of asking price and sold in an average of only 21 days on the market. So what that's telling me is that on average, homes that are selling are getting into bidding wars. So if the average sale price is higher than 100%, that would be why. So it's just a good sign of a healthy market in the Shores when at least half the houses are still getting multiple offers. That's if you're selling your home, that's the best thing you can ask for. And then on the buyer side, there is still 1.7 months worth of inventory on the market in St. Clair Shores, which is the most we've seen in a couple of years maybe. I don't remember seeing more that much inventory on the market anytime recently. It's always been 0.5, 0.6, 0.8 months worth of inventory because things are turning over so fast. There's so much demand in St. Clair Shores that it's driving the prices higher, the days on market lower, and the inventory lower. That being said, let's talk a little bit about where the market's actually heading now as we speak. Because this is actually a really unique time in the market. There's a lot of things that are changing, and they're mostly changing in favor of you, the consumer. So what we're seeing right now with these numbers, this is, we're catching about half of August. I think August 17th is when the new rules kicked in regarding like commission structure, things like that. It doesn't really, for the most part, not affecting you if you're looking to buy a home. The seller, in almost every instance, is still paying commission to the buyer's agent. There's very few instances that I've seen where the buyer is going to be responsible for paying their own agent commission. There are cases where that's happening. We can discuss that anytime you want. But the market overall, what we're seeing is a pretty substantial influx of inventory. The most that we've seen in a couple of years. So if you go back, I can go back and look, but like last September, we weren't dealing with 130 homes on the market. We probably had 50 or 60. And the historical average for this time of year is closer to about 150, 160. So we're not quite where we would normally be in terms of inventory, but we're close, and we'll take it because we've been dealing with such a low inventory market for the longest time. It's been really stressful for buyers to be able to find the house that they want. And now with 130 homes on the market, you can take your time. You can go. You can make sure it's the exact right house. If you find it, maybe we're only dealing with one other offer. Maybe you're the only offer. If there are multiple offers, there's probably one, maybe two other ones. I can beat two other offers almost every time. It's when we're dealing with like 15 other offers and it's been on the market for 8 hours that it's really hard to get a house under contract for a client. And we're not dealing with that nonsense anymore, at least not right now. So we'll take it. So what we've seen, right, is an increase in inventory. At the same time, mortgage rates have been plummeting. So the Fed just lowered their rate by 50 basis points or 0.5%. But the mortgage industry kind of priced that in a week or so ahead of time. And that's the second big drop that we've seen recently in mortgage rates. Like a year ago, we were dealing with like 8% mortgage rates, and now we're getting people approved in the high fives. So I mean, we're on average. I think the average right now for a 30-year fixed rate conventional is about 6.23. So that's so much better than it was. And I think we still have a little ways to go. I think we're going to settle back into the fives here before too long. The Fed is supposed to cut rates at least one more time this year. So I think, they meet once a month. So we'll see when it happens. But probably not next month. I'd guess probably November when it happens. But we'll see. Anyway, so we're dealing with increased inventory, lower rates, meaning that every dollar that you spend on a house buys more house for you. And what we're seeing is kind of like the perfect little sliver in time here, because typically what happens when the rates go down, sale prices go up, but we haven't seen that yet because we've got so much more inventory to absorb all the extra buyers that we have coming on the market. So this is like the best of both worlds right now. You can take your time, find the right house, shop around for it, and it's going to cost you less to buy, and prices haven't spiked yet. So, if you're looking to buy a home, give me a call. We'll be able to take care of you. We'll get you pre-approved. We'll get you the best rate, the lowest cost, and we'll be able to get you closed quick. But more importantly, the market is kind of just shifting into that direction. So, but if you're looking to sell your home, if you play your cards right, you're still looking at multiple offers. So, it's a pretty good time right now to buy and sell. I'm really excited. This is seriously, for the past 2.5 years, we've been dealing with this crazy low inventory market where it's been really difficult, really for buyers and sellers, it's been hard. And now what we're seeing is the market's kind of freeing up, and we've got a good amount of inventory, but not too much. Parts of Florida right now have 9 months worth of inventory, and that just has people cutting prices left and right. It's just crazy. We're not anything like that right now. We're a nice, healthy market that can just continue. If it stays like this it can stay like this forever for all I care, because this is exactly the way we like it. The rates are affordable. There's inventory out there. Sellers are happy. Buyers are happy. Every deal is a win-win. This is exactly what we want. And I think it's going to probably stay like this probably through the end of the year. We'll see what happens, in the wintertime and the spring. But for right now, I'm pretty encouraged about what we're looking at going into the fall market. I think that's probably what we're going to see, is just a nice, steady market where it's easy for people to buy and sell, and if you're and when you do sell, you're capitalizing on it, making a nice profit, and then you can actually turn around and have a house to buy. So that's really been the main issue that I've had talking to sellers was I want to sell my house, but what am I going to buy? Well, now you can buy something. So at any rate, thank you so much for watching, guys. Truly appreciate it. If you do have any other questions, anything I can do for you at all, call or text me anytime, 586-491-5622. You can email me, Werenka@simplyhome.com. And my old email still works as well, dwerenka@m1realty.net. But as always, thank you so much, guys. I think it's going to be a really good next few months of real estate in St. Clair Shores. And anything I can do to help you out, that's what I'm here for. We'll see you in a week with another video, and we'll see you next month with more stats. But in the meantime, thanks, guys. Appreciate it, and we'll talk soon.